Hi all, welcome back to another episode of Campton Racing TV. Looking back at our runners last week, we were at Bow Desert. Marley Doom ran third. Obviously she ran another honest race, but it's just so hard to get her over the line in that first position.
Yeah, she backs up on Sunday, back to 1,000. Just going to ride a stone cold quiet and let her relax, and hopefully she can get out late and put her head in front.
And also Circling ran in the Bow Desert Cup, and he definitely was a much improved run in the Cup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's much improved. He sort of ran the same similar sectionals to what he did last start. That just when they sprinted, he couldn't really keep up with them, and then he got going again late. Thought his run was really good. He'll go to 2,000 or 1,800 next start. There's a couple of options, so I think he's going great, and he'll run a big race next start.
And Deepaw ran fourth in the Ramornie. Obviously, probably disappointed on race day, but looking back on it, he was a good run.
Yeah, great run. They walked so slow, just no pace in the race, and sort of over-raced for a bit. Had to go back to the inside. He's better horse getting to the outside. Nothing against Kyle. He rode it, 20 out of 10 ride to get to where he was from the wide barrier. Just on that horse, he's a bit of a hard horse to ride. Just got to let him be out the back, relax, and come down the outside with one last crack at them. And
Gotta be a cool customer to ride him.
Yeah, he's got to be so relaxed on him. He's pulled up a bit, a bit stiff and a bit sooky. So he's definitely had a hard run. It's a big trip down there to travel back, but he's definitely got the ability to win better races than a Ramornie. So he'll just take it back now, and let's see how he pulls up over the next few days. And there is plenty of options in mind, whether to go to Sydney, stay in a race up here, or tip him out and then start again and take him to Melbourne. But it's very hard for a horse to make up the sectionals what he did with the way they went. So I still thought his effort to run fourth was pretty incredible up against the fence. So all on to wherever he goes next.
And then this weekend we've got 5 runners over the weekend. First of all, Saturday at the Gold Coast. He's a hot foot, steps out again in a maiden 1540.
Yep, he should run much better. He's just really one pace, this horse. He frustrates me because he does work very good. Gets the game day and sort of just... he's still very raw and obviously hasn't had many starts, so he's still learning his caper. He'll be better suited once he gets to 2,000, but I think he'll run a much improved race tomorrow.
Fly With You heads to his second start. He was obviously just pipped on the line on his first start, so hopefully he can go one better.
Work on Tuesday was enormous. Best of our horses. He should blow them away.
And Get What You Give goes back to his favourite track with Noel Carlo won again.
Yeah, flying. Gets lucky, should win as well. He's going great. Really nice horse. It's just come on and on every run this preparation. There is a bit of speed in the race, so hopefully they'll go mad and he can slot in behind them, get to the outside and pick him up. Last start was great. He's come on since that. It's been a pleasure to train. Work the other morning was good as well, so I think he'll run a big race as well.
And then on Sunday we head to the sunny coast. As you said earlier, Marley Doom is backing up, but you drop it back to 1,000.
Back to 1,000. She hasn't done too much this week. She's fresh. She's well. Probably the best she's ever pulled up after a race. Amanda took her to the pool a couple of times the morning throughout the week, and she said she's feeling the best. She's bubbly. She's jumping around. So she's had the option now I've chosen an option to back her up. Ben Thompson, great rider on these type of horses. She'll just relax in behind them. Hopefully they go 100 miles an hour and she can just get out late and pounce. That's what I hope I see on Sunday. She's definitely got the ability to win a race. It's just when she's going to do it.
And then Sarson goes around again in a 1,200. Again, he gets up in distance. So.
Yeah, he'll be better when he's up in trip. Of course, I had the option to go to the 1,400. I don't really like going straight from 12 to 14, just with, he only had a couple of really soft trials under his belt. So 12 to 12, he's very well. He's very well, actually. He's feeling great. Looks great. 2 kilos off his back, a vet, just sitting behind him, and he'll hit a bit of a flat spot, but then he'll be launching home later. It's a right race for him. He should be really competitive, and he's definitely got the class to beat these horses. So it's just if he's ready to take on the 12 again, or he's definitely looking for a bit further, but just don't want to give him a complete gut buster second up. Don't like doing that with horses. So hopefully just cruising behind him and he'll finish off strongly. And it's a good weekend. There's some nice horses going around, and should be very competitive in each race.
And then on Tuesday we headed out to Bow Desert for some trials. Our first trialer was Fine Ruby, who had over 12 months off. He actually had kissing spine surgery. So it was good to see him back at the trials, and he was really good.
He's great. He's going really well, that horse. He's well. He's another horse that's just come on this preparation. He'll possibly go around next Saturday in the 1,300 metres. Or I'll save him back for a couple more days after that. But wherever he goes, first up, he's going to run a big race. Smile Upon a Star, she was really good in the trials as well. She should head around maybe next Friday at Lismore. She's definitely better than a Lismore race. She's a nice horse. I'm really looking forward to seeing how she goes first up. She's still a bit tubby, but she's come on a lot from it. She'll come on a lot from the first up run as well. So a couple of nice horses that should be running good races first up.
Sophia's Last was another one.
She was really good. Just cruised in behind them. A horse that gets over further. She's taken a bit of time. She's a bit of a light horse, but she's sort of got better and better as the preparation's gone on. This prep, she cruised in behind him, wasn't asked for much, and I sort of don't really want to go to the 12 first up just because she has only had that one soft trial. Might look at trialling her again, and then there's a better option 10 days later. So she's going really good, and she'll run a competitive race wherever she goes first up as well.
So obviously over the weekend there's a few that definitely have chances. I'm hoping that it's a big weekend, but what would be your best bet for the weekend?
Fly with you all up, get what you give. No, they should run well. I think all five will run good. They're all in the right races. They're all definitely got the class to do it. Just get what you give. Probably, he's definitely probably the smartest one moving forward out of them. He's going really good. That horse just needs that touch of luck. Just a bit of a tricky barrier on the poly, but
that's why you've got Noel Keller on.
That's why I've got the king on. He's going for 6 from 6 with us, so let's hope he doesn't stuff it up. But no, Fly With You, I think he's definitely the one for the weekend. He's going really good, that horse.
Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you find a winner.
Thank you.